I get asked a lot from people, especially film students, what gear they should have in order to work in the grip department. So I'm going to talk about that shortly. Number one, a good pair of boots. A good pair of boots are number one. I'll start number two from left to right here. First being the C-wrench. This is a 4, this is an 8-inch. They both have lanyards attached because usually you're using a C-wrench overhead and there needs to be some kind of retention system on the C-wrench in case you drop it. A tape measure, a really good beefy tape measure so you can really beat it up. A hater wrench. This is specific to the grip department. This helps you with all kinds of, rigging bolts. And it also has, something here that you can use to pry stuff with, and then I just kind of have my own sheath for that. Then you've got, of course, your paper and your gaff tape. These are 2-inch rolls, and then I have a 1-inch that I have on. I usually have a 2 and a 1-inch on my belt. Gloves, probably the most important piece to your kit. These are hot hands, so you can operate and deal with kind of hot lamps and lights, set wear, any. Then you have your belts. I wear a rigging belt like this as my base belt, and then there's also stuff like this where you can have the padded belt and all the different pouches. I mean, you can kind of customize your overlayer however you want to do it, radio holder, etc., etc. You should also have a flashlight on you at all times. I have 2 models here. I have a Pelican. I really beat this one up, been with me for years, an LED one. I kind of switch back and forth between the two. You have to have a multi-tool. It does everything. You have to have it. Even if you don't run the whole belt, you need this on your pocket. A box cutter, personal preference, knife or a box cutter, or maybe both. I prefer a box cutter. Sharpies, you have to have Sharpies to mark gels with. A speed wrench. This is great for when you're dealing with frames. And then you got to have a headlamp for night ops, an Allen key set, and last but not least, I like to have my own earpiece for my radio, my own little custom pieces to it. And then, you're just not using a rental set every time they bring walkies a set and putting your ear in someone else's earwax, which is always lovely. So this is your gear. Hope this guides you a little bit through what is required in a personal kit for the grip department. If you have any questions or have any ideas for additional gear or something I might have missed, hit me up on social media at Joshua M. Wall.